Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've been immersed in the world of college and professional basketball, from the electrifying energy of the NCAA to the growing power of the WNBA. Today, we're diving into a story that's got the entire basketball world buzzing, a story filled with surprise, a little bit of controversy, and a whole lot of lessons about legacy, marketability, and the shifting landscape of women's sports. You've probably heard the headlines. Sophie Cunningham's Indiana Fever jersey sold out before she even played a single game. Yep, you heard that right, sold out, while A'ja Wilson jerseys sat and touched. The basketball world, and especially A'ja Wilson fans, were in a frenzy. But what does this really mean? Is this just a fluke, a testament to the incredible hype surrounding the Fever, or is it a sign of something much, much bigger? And is Caitlin Clark a catalyst or a scapegoat? Stick around because we're about to unpack this entire situation, separate the hype from the reality, and explore the implications for the future of the WNBA. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's be honest, Sophie came in with a bang. Her press conference wasn't just an introduction, it was a statement. She immediately established herself as sassy, fiery, and fiercely loyal to her teammates. She walked in there exuding confidence, saying, "I'm fierce, I'm sassy, I stick up for my teammates, I'm stick it for myself, and so sometimes I think that's okay to be feisty and to be yourself." Fever fans starved for that kind of energy, ate it up, and then came the jersey reveal. Bam, the internet exploded, the demand was instantaneous. Fans were practically begging to know where they could buy her jersey. And then the unthinkable happened, sold out. Before she even stepped on the court, before her first practice, Sophie Cunningham's jersey was gone, vanished, poof. But this isn't just about Sophie Cunningham. I see this moment as a powerful reminder of the importance of authenticity. She didn't try to be someone she wasn't. She came in, guns blazing, and showed the Indiana fans exactly who she is. The fans, in turn, embraced her for it. As a longtime observer of the WNBA, this is not something you see every day. I think this is a great example for young players entering the league to learn from. That, of course, brings us to the elephant in the room. While Sophie Cunningham's jersey was flying off the virtual shelves, A'ja Wilson's jerseys were. Well, they were still there, plenty of them. The video narrator jokes about A'ja Wilson, saying she's side-eyeing her own merch sales. It even said, A'ja Wilson fans are furious that this is happening, and naturally, social media went wild. Some fans were outraged, accusing the Fever organization of disrespecting a reigning MVP. Others saw it as a sign of the times, a changing of the guard. But here's the thing, this isn't necessarily about A'ja Wilson's popularity, or lack thereof. It's about the unique circumstances surrounding the Indiana Fever right now. Look, A'ja Wilson is an absolute superstar. She's a dominant force on the court, a role model, and a true champion. But the Indiana Fever are in the midst of a cultural phenomenon. The arrival of Caitlin Clark has created a level of buzz and excitement that the WNBA has never seen before. And that buzz is contagious. It's lifting up the entire team, including players like Sophie Cunningham. It's not about diminishing A'ja Wilson. It's about understanding the current market dynamics. But is this a problem with Nike? Does this say something about A'ja Wilson's brand? Or is A'ja Wilson not embracing the situation to push up the WNBA overall? Let's talk about the Caitlin Clark effect. There is no denying that Caitlin is breaking viewership and ticket sales records everywhere she goes. The narrator states that the critics said that Indiana's fan base is only here for Clark. But the Sophie Cunningham jersey sellout shattered that narrative, but that is a naive conclusion. As someone who's been watching the game for a long time, I can tell you this, Caitlin Clark is a game changer. She's not just a great player, she's a cultural icon. She's attracting a new audience to the WNBA, people who might not have otherwise paid attention. And yes, that includes a lot of fans who are primarily there to see her. But the narrator is right. Real Fever fans don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. I've spoken to season ticket holders who have been supporting the Fever for years, long before Caitlin Clark arrived. They're passionate, knowledgeable, and deeply invested in the team's success. They're not just there for one player, they're there for the entire organization. They're buying jerseys, basketballs, and begging to buy shoes as stated in the video. And the thing is, Caitlin Clark is not the first player who is on the team that can have that effect. It's natural for other players to feel a little bit of pressure when a new superstar arrives on the scene. But it's important to remember that Caitlin Clark's success is ultimately good for the entire WNBA. She's bringing more attention, more revenue, and more opportunities to the league. Instead of resenting her, other players should embrace the growth and use it as motivation to elevate their own games. This includes A'ja Wilson. It will raise her brand. This includes all the other players in the WNBA. It's called attention economics. Everybody benefits. I completely agree, Nike is dropping the ball here. This is a golden opportunity to solidify their position as the leading brand in women's basketball. They need to ramp up production, release Caitlin Clark's signature shoes ASAP, and make sure that fans have access to the merchandise they want. And the same goes for the Fever organization. They need to be proactive in managing their inventory and meeting the overwhelming demand. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and right now, they're missing out on a massive revenue stream. Indiana Fever fans are setting a new standard for fan loyalty. They're not just cheering from the sidelines. They're investing in their team, creating a vibrant atmosphere, and driving the growth of the WNBA. Other teams should take note. This is how you build a successful franchise, by creating a strong connection with your fans and giving them a reason to believe. This can start in college, and that is another reason why Caitlin and other NCAA players are doing so well. So what does this all mean? Is this just a fleeting moment of hype, or does it represent a more fundamental shift in the landscape of women's basketball? While the video does not touch on the legacy, I will touch on it. I think this moment does shift the legacy, which includes NCAA and WNBA. As someone who's witnessed the evolution of women's basketball over the years, I believe we're entering a new era. The NCAA has played a crucial role in developing talent and building a fan base. But the WNBA is finally coming into its own. With superstars like Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson, and many others, the league is attracting more attention, more investment, and more respect than ever before. This situation shows the strength of the NCAA. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you never miss out. Click the video on the screen. See you.